Shalom, Yasharala. I'm in the wilderness of America, Big AA, Anchorage, Alaska. And so, I'm not a teacher, I'm not a moray. I just have something I want to share that the Most High gave me. And the Ox been coming out with some beautiful messages. The camps. IUIC, IOG, GOCC, all of them. HOI, rebirth of a nation. So, big shalom to all the Hebrew Israelites camps. So what I want to share with you is angels clothed in flesh and blood. Angels clothed in flesh and blood. And we are those so-called fallen angels. So I want to get into it like right now. Let's look at this. Let me get this straight here. Okay. Let's get this straight. Psalms 104. Let's start with verse 3. Who laid the beams of his chambers in the waters, who make the waters clouds his chariot, who walk upon the wings of the wind, who make his angels spirits. This is what I want to concentrate on. Who make his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire, who make his angels spirits, who make his angels spirits. Angels are spirits. Spirits are angels. Let's look at it again in Hebrews. It repeats itself. And I cannot go on and identify who we are as a people without identifying our head. And who's our head? The anointed one, the Christ. But I'm going to have to bring some scriptures out about our head, exactly who he is. Exactly who he is. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to speak about our Mashiach as well. All right. Hebrews chapter 1. Let me just lay it down. Verse 7. Let me get this straight. Hold up, man. Okay. It's better when it's up, propped. I hope you guys can see that. Well, it's Hebrews chapter 1, verse 7. And of the angels, he said, who make his angels spirits and his ministers a flame and fire. Angels are spirits. Spirits are angels. A holy angel is a Holy Spirit. A Holy Spirit is a holy angel, one and the same. So angels are spirits. And that's very important to just understand that. Then we can go into who we are as a people. We have to up our game now. We're going to have to up our game. We are greater than Hebrew Israelites. We're greater than that. We stand on the shoulders of those that's not even called Hebrew Israelites. Adam, Seth, Enoch, Methuselah, Noah, Shem, Abraham, Isaac. They wasn't called Hebrew Israelites, but yet we stand on their shoulders. And you know who is our foundation. The Holy One of Israel. So, like I said, I'm going to continue speaking on our head, the Lord of hosts. So, we have celestial beings and terrestrial beings. Celestial beings is angels that's in a body of the heavens, however form they have, whatever shape they have, whatever what they're clothed with. And the scriptures give us some details. And then there's terrestrial beings. We are terrestrial beings, angels nonetheless, but yet we're clothed in flesh and blood. The celestial angels, they're clothed in light, fire. So we're not clothed in light, neither fire. So just to show you, well, let's start off with this scripture because I'm going to come back to this throughout the duration. Let's see if we can get this better here. This is Revelation 12, verse 4. Okay, there we go. Why is it? Oh, I need a, let's do it like this. Hold on. Just bear with me. I need something to block this light. Okay, I think that's a little better. Okay. All right. Just bear with me here. Like I said, this is my first video, so I ain't no professional. Ain't trying to be no professional. I just want to share this. Okay. Now, Revelation chapter 4. Chapter 12, I'm sorry. And there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads, 10 horns, 7 crowns upon his heads. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. This is what I want to concentrate on. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven. Stars are angels. And did cast them to the earth. So these stars, the dragon drew the third part of the stars. And he cast them to the earth. The dragon did this. The Christians call this the fallen angels, Satan angels. That is wrong. This is not Satan angels. Why would Satan, after he cast them to the earth, why would he try to stamp upon them, stump them? Why would he cast them to the earth? So, from there, I just want to talk about a little bit about stars. So, let's go to a famous verse here. Matthew 2:2. Matthew chapter 2. And I'm sorry about the inconvenience of how I'm delivering this. Like I said, it's my first video, and I just want to deliver this message. I'm not really concerned with all the legalities here. So, okay, here we go. Verse 2. Matthew 2, verse 2. Saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and have come to worship him. So this story is very familiar with the so-called Christmas story, the nativity scene, where you got the shepherds, they see the star is hovering over the manger. Come on now. So let's go to Luke chapter 2. Luke is going to give us another account of the same story, but more understanding. Luke 2, chapter 8. Luke chapter 2, verses 8 through 10. Let me get it right yet. All right. And there were in the same country shepherds. That's the same thing we just read in Matthew 1. Abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were so afraid. And the angel said unto them, fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. So this is the star that the shepherds seen in Matthew 1. And so I just brought you here to Luke 2, that this star that they're seeing, it was an angel. Angels are called stars. And there's many, many scriptures in the Bible to let you know that stars are angels. But we're not going to go through all of them. I think this was sufficient. Just this one verse here. So, and by the way, these here is celestial angels, not terrestrial. And I'm going to get into the terrestrial in 1 minute. Here go another star. Luke chapter 10. And this is going to be my last one. Speaking of the celestial. Luke chapter 10, verse 18. Verse 18. And behold, he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning. Sorry about that. I behold Satan as lightning falling from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So it's going to come a time when we will have power over this thing that we are fighting against, because it's not carnal. It's not flesh and blood that we're fighting against. We right now, flesh and blood, angels is fighting against spiritual wickedness in high places. And we being led by our master, our owner, according to Isaiah 58. So, let's get into terrestrial. Numbers chapter 24. Numbers chapter 24. Numbers chapter 24, verse 17. Matthew chapter 24, verse 17. And I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not near. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and his scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Sheth. So this star is no one other than our owner and master, the Lord of hosts, Christ himself, coming as a man, coming as an angel, clothed in flesh and blood. Let's keep it moving. Genesis 37. Genesis 37. Let me see, Genesis 37, 9 and 10. And he dreamed yet another dream and told it to his brethren, this is Joseph, and said, behold, I have dreamed a dream more. And behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obedience to me. And he told it to his father and to his brethren. His father rebuked him and said unto him, what is this dream that you has dreamed? Shall I and your mother and your brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee, to the earth? So what I want to focus on is the sun, the moon, and 11 stars made obedience unto me. This is Joseph's dream. And the 11 stars, the moon and the sun, is Revelation chapter 12. And of course, this is the 12 tribes of Israel. If I make another video, I promise you it'll be better. Better photographed. But it is what it is right now. Like I said, I just want to share this. So I'm going to keep going back to Revelation 12. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, the moon, and her feet, and her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. The first one was 11 stars. Wasn't Joseph included? Here we see 12 stars. This is including Joseph. This is the 12 tribes of Israel. Let's keep it moving. Angels are clothed in flesh and blood. We're speaking terrestrial here now. We are angels. Angels are spirits. Don't we have a spirit in us? Man has a spirit in him. Angel and spirit is one and the same. He makes his angel spirits, his ministers of flaming fire. Job 9:7. Job 9:7. A little water on my fingers. Job 9:7. Okay, let's see how we set up here. Okay. Job 9:7. Which command the sun, and it riseth not, and seal up the stars. Which commanded the sun, and it riseth not, and seal up the stars. He seals up the stars? I thought that the 144,000 will be sealed. Right? This is terrestrial beings. He sealed up the stars. Watch this. Revelation 7:3. Revelation 7:3. This is very incognito. I'm gonna have to keep apologizing. But hey, I think you get the gist of it now. Of what's happening. Oh my goodness. Okay, what I want is Revelation 7:3. All right. I'm gonna have to just hold this. And when he opened the second seal, I heard the second beast saying, "Come and see." Hey, this is 7:3, all right. And there went out another horse that was red. Hold on, is this right? Revelation 7:3. Okay, let me look for it. I got the wrong verse here, apparently. They didn't want. And when he opened the second seal, second beast, there went out. It was red. When he opened the third, the voice, pale. I'm in the wrong one. 7. This is 7. Sorry. All right. Tripping. All right. Get some shadow here. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. Right? Just the 144,000. I heard the number of them which was sealed 144,000. So once again, I'm only speaking to the elect. I'm not speaking to those that are clothed in white robes, a number as the sand of the sea. For right now, I'm only speaking to the elect. You know, nothing against those of you who's clothed in white robes, but you're gonna have some Israelites, some children of God that's gonna put in a lot of work. A lot of work. So I'm speaking to them. I'm not speaking to, like I said again, I'm not speaking to those of you who's going to be clothed in white robes. Y'all good, but the elect going to put in some work. So that's where I'm going. So when I read to you, what was that? Job 9:7, seal up the stars. This is who is being sealed up. When Job said, I'm going to seal up the stars, the Most High is going to seal the stars. This is the elect, 144,000. The stars are angels clothed in flesh and blood. We're speaking of men here. Men, flesh and blood men. Once again, Job said he sealed up the stars. Let's keep it moving. Watch this. Isaiah 45. I think some of you elect know this, where I'm going right here. And please, use these precepts to make a good video, because this video, here is, it is what it is. So. We are angels clothed in flesh and blood. Isaiah 45, verse 4. Verse 4. Let me see if I can rest it on this log here. It's not gonna let me. Okay. 45, verse 4. Pull this up some. All right. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have been called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. Let me see. Israel mine elect.